So in this video, I'm going to review with you how to calculate a regression equation. And this is something that you've done in your previous math classes, but we are going to slightly change it, or rather add one key piece that you're going to need for the course this year. So all of your steps are listed for you here, but I want to draw your attention to step number 7. Step number 7 on is going to be what's slightly different for us, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So I'm going to pull up my calculator here, and I'm going to get up our table of values that we're going to enter. So it says the table above, it's actually below, presents values for a function f at selected values of x. An exponential regression, y equals ab to the x, is used to model these data. What is the value of f of 2.5 predicted by the exponential function model? So my x is going to go into L1, my f of x or my y values are going to go into L2. So I'm going to go to Stat, Edit. If you have anything in there like I do, you're going to scroll up, hit Clear, and Enter. And then I'm just going to enter my information. So I have -1, 1, 2, and 3, 5, 32, 81, and 204. Then I'm going to go to Stat Calc like I usually do. I'm going to choose choice 0, so I'm going to scroll down. We'll be using some others this year as well. So choice 0 is exponential regression. My X list is Y1, my Y list is L2. And then down here where it says store regression equation, I'm going to do alpha trace, and I'm going to select Y1. And what this is going to do is whatever my equation is that the calculator creates for me, it's going to automatically store it in Y1. So I don't need to worry about putting it in there. I don't have to round. It's going to be the most accurate that it can be. And here is my equation. I'm going to put this onto my screen for a second, but then I'm going to go back here and I'm going to show you. If I click y equals, you can now see this function is already typed into Y1 for me. And if I go to my table of values, it's already populated for me, which is going to be super helpful for us. So if I needed to, on a free response, I could write my equation. I could take this that they gave me like I would in Algebra 2, and I could round appropriately. But for this one, they're not asking for me to write the equation. They're asking me to find f of 2. And remember that that means that x is equal to 2.5. So I just showed you on my calculator, I could go to the table. But the problem is that 2.5 is not in my table. So the other trick that we could do, now you probably know how to change your table to be ask instead of auto, but we're going to use our home screen a lot for evaluating this year because it's going to give you the most accurate information, because in the table, sometimes your calculator rounds. So in my home screen, I'm going to hit alpha trace again and select Y1 because that's the function I want to be using. And I want to evaluate Y1 at 2.5. So it's exactly like it looks on my paper, except instead of f of 2.5, I don't have f, g, h, I have Y1, Y2, Y3. So I want Y1 of 2.5. And there is my answer, which is 128.535 and so on. So my answer is A. So same thing you've been doing to find regression equations. We're just going to tweak it slightly to help ourselves answer some of these questions a little bit quicker.